Hi again, it's me. I realized that I was so busy recording these videos that I hadn't worked out today. So I went and did my aerobics for the day. The kind that I like to do is this old VHS tape Jane Fonda low impact aerobic. It's hilarious and fun. So I do that a lot. I will get into more what my plan is and how much exercise and what I'm going to eat and all that. I just wanted to go over my goals because before I could become completely serious about losing weight, I had to determine what my goals were, and then I made up a plan to achieve those goals. And it's really a straightforward way to do it, but you kind of have to do it that way. So my goals. My absolute most important goal in life is to be healthy. I smoke. I'm overweight. I used to eat like crap, and I didn't exercise, so I was really unhealthy. And I think that the reason why that's a problem is because you start to feel like maybe you can't do normal things, or you can't walk up a hill without breathing heavy or take the stairs, etc., etc. So I do want to be healthy. I want to live a long time, and I really think that by being healthy it will help my mind and just everything in my life. So that's my number one goal. My second most important goal is to learn how to nourish my body and eat properly. That includes drinking water. It's something that I never knew how to do. My mother was a single mother, and she worked in the morning, so she didn't make our lunches, she didn't make our breakfasts, she wasn't there. So, from grade 3 up, I was in charge of feeding myself. Well, in grade 3, I had no idea that, just taking cookies to school was going to feed me or what. So, anyway, it got to a point where I wouldn't eat anything all day except maybe have a couple glasses of coffee, a couple cups of coffee, but more than a couple most times. And then at dinner time, I'd be so hungry that I would eat like 2 or 3 meals. And then, I'd built myself up to be so hungry at that point, it's like I just couldn't get full ever. So I would eat all night, and my choices weren't very good. So I realize that now. So one thing I'm really working on is to learn how to view food as sustenance and not as something that just brings me joy through my mouth. Okay, so my weight loss goals, I have 4 right now. The reason I have 4 is because I am not the type of person that can think about losing 70 whole pounds in any amount of time and stay motivated to do that. It seems too big to me. It seems like I'll never get there. 50, 70, whatever. It just seems too much. So I knew I would be losing weight faster in the beginning. So my first goal is actually my largest amount of weight to lose. It's to get to 199.8. And the reason why I chose that is because I don't want to weigh 200. I don't want to weigh 201. I don't want to weigh anywhere in the 200s at all, period. And if I give up on this after goal 1, then at least, I made it. It's something that I just think mentally will really make me feel like I've accomplished something and make me want to move on to my next goal. My next goal is 185 pounds because I feel that it's still a heavy size, but at the same time, if I was fit and toned, I think that would be or will be the point when I start to see my body shape coming back, when I stop feeling obese, when I stop feeling really gross and can see a lot of progress. It's also going to be the point in time when, really old clothes that I've kept and I'd always hoped that I could wear again will start fitting. Now at $199, I'm sure that most of my old clothes will fit. But I have really, really old clothes too that I want to fit. I kind of collect clothes, and it was another reason why I wanted to lose weight, is because I had gotten to a point where I no longer fit into an extra large off the rack, but because I have really small boobs, I don't really fit into a plus size either. Maybe my butt does, but the rest of my body really doesn't. So it's hard. I can't buy any new clothes at all. Because when I buy them, I buy something that's extra large and it fits in the store, but then when I wash it, it kind of shrinks up and then it doesn't fit anymore. And when I buy a plus size, hoping that it will shrink, it doesn't shrink enough, and I just look like a total slob. I am a person who likes dressing. I would like to look good. I just haven't done it in so long. I almost lost interest in it, you know. So I think that my first two goals are really about my body shape and getting to a point where I can at least look decent in my clothes, the clothes I love. I'm cheap. I don't want to buy new clothes. I want to wear the clothes that I have. If they get torn, I want to repair them. I'm just like that. So, okay, I'll show you some of my clothes later. I think you'll like that. My third goal is to get to 175 pounds. No, 170. And I originally wanted to pick 165 because I really don't know why I fixate on that number, but I feel like 165 is really the beginning of a normal, healthy weight. Online it says that for a woman my age, 32, and height, which 5'5" or 5'6", I start becoming overweight at 158 pounds, but I really think 165. Like, I can hide a couple of pounds. I have a really big butt. I have big thighs. I have big calves. I have large calf muscles. I can really carry a little bit more weight than most people would guess, I guess. So anyway, but back to why I picked 170 instead of 165 was because it was only 15 pounds away from my second goal of 185. And I think at that point I'm going to be slowing down a lot. I'm not going to be losing as much weight as I want to. And if I try to lose 20 pounds without accomplishing anything, I might give up, because that could take, I mean, even if I'm on best behavior and losing 2 pounds a week at that time, that, to lose 20 pounds at 2 pounds a week, that's 10 weeks, that's 2.5 months of dedication just to lose 20 pounds. Well, I kind of thought 15 might be a little better, and then maybe I'll just get myself a little present, or, you know, award myself, not through food. I don't believe in food awards when I'm dieting. I just don't. But I'll explain my diet part later, what I eat and how my, you know, views of food has changed completely. My last goal, my number 4, is to get another 15 pounds down to 155 pounds. It may seem like a high weight to a lot of you for someone my height, but as I said before, I have, you know, large parts that I don't mind. I don't mind having a big bubble butt, as long as the rest of my body looks firm and toned and a good size. I don't mind that. In fact, I like it, so it doesn't bother me. I want to have curves. I don't want to be a stick. I'm not trying to see how stickly I can get. So I think at 155 pounds I'll probably look more like 140, 145. Sorry, that's my phone again. And I just think that at that point I'm gonna try to maintain for a bit and really decide if I need to lose more weight and if I want to lose more weight. If I don't, if I do, whatever. That's so long in the future. I mean, I plan on getting there and I want to get there, but, you know, really, who knows? So we're going to leave it at that. So then I do have mini goals or mini challenges that I set to myself. The one that I have right now is to reach 209.8. The reason why is because it would be a loss of 20 pounds, a little over 20 pounds even. It also would put me in kind of the